I guess I should be surprised with Universal in that they've released this trailer prior to the Super Bowl. I was hoping, though, that, well, I knew at some point they were going to have to. They had started putting out these little teasers of, oh, it's going to come out either at the time of the Olympics or the time of the Super Bowl. And this is coming out, I believe, well, I think in the midst of the Olympics, but in preparation of the Super Bowl. Years ago when they had, it's been so long now, but when Fallen Kingdom came out, they had the trailer debut with the Super Bowl. And that was such a fun treat. You know, I love the Jurassic World movies. But it was such a fun, I miss the experience of watching like longer trailers during the Super Bowl. I'm tired of all these little short promos, right? They're fun and everything, but I'm like, well, I mean, are we all excited about the Lord of the Rings, though? That's kind of like, well, that one's getting probably a full teaser trailer, but like, that's the Amazon Lord of the Rings, though. That's probably not going to go down very well. But Jurassic World-wise, I thought it would have been kind of cool, given that there were all these teasers to, oh, maybe it's going to come out at the time of the Super Bowl. We're going to get to relive the past, years back when Fallen Kingdom had its first trailer. Well, I don't think, maybe not the first trailer. Well, one trailer debuted then. But, no, I think maybe it was, I think the first one might have been at the Super Bowl. I forget. Anyway, it's been so many years. Forgive me. But it would have been cool to kind of relive it in that way. But I get it. It costs more if they do a trailer, right? Rather than like a short little promo, which I'm sure they'll do. But anyway, I don't know if there'll be anything new. It'll probably just be a smaller, skimmed down version of the trailer. But either way, I am very excited about Jurassic World. Again, I've loved the first couple films and the Jurassic Park trilogy. Even if maybe number 2 isn't my favorite, I love 1 and 3. And this is sort of like the big ultimate film, right? I mean, we've seen a couple glimpses at it, notably that opening scene that debuted in theaters of F9, which was a lot of fun, I think. Very lighthearted in regard to spirit. I actually laughed quite a bit. I thought it was quite comedic myself, even if the circumstances of dinos running amok all over the world, rather than just like contained at an island. Yeah, those are drastic circumstances, but hey, I mean, it was funny. I thought it was actually quite delightful. But it's a beautifully presented film, so I cannot wait to watch this new version for myself, starring everybody, not just Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, who I love both of them, the former especially, but Bryce Dallas Howard is great too. I love Chris Pratt. Can't wait to see another film of him. Cannot wait. I'm excited about that. But everybody else is returning. Jeff Goldblum is back. He was there for Fallen Kingdom, though. But Sam Neill and Laura Dern, I can't wait to watch them both. Very excited about that. And I think it's shaping up for this film to be a big summer hit. I mean, we've had how many years, though, without Jurassic World waiting for this big one, right? But I think there's enough here in the tank to bring people in, I would imagine. I mean, is this going to be like No Way Home level? Spider-Man, that movie? I don't know, because that one's doing very well, but, well, maybe. Never say never. I mean, this did get into the $1 billion range within the theater window when I think the first one dropped. I remember when the second one got. I think it might have been, I don't remember. Anyway, these films do very well, so I wouldn't be surprised, if this is an ever $1 billion hit, especially if who they're bringing on. We're going to go ahead and watch the main first trailer for it first. And we'll talk about it more, but it just debuted today. I can't wait to watch it. We're going to talk about it more in my condensed review segment for us watching the video together. All right, let's get a look at this. Here we go. Dinos running all over the world. This is going to be quite fun. Or at least in America. They were in Vegas. Oh, I like the wintertime stuff. The games have done that. Jurassic World Evolution, notably. Chasing dinos via horseback. It's kind of funny. It's a funny illustration. I mean, different generations of animals, right? Is that the girl from Fallen Kingdom? Or is that a new character? Looks like the girl.
Is an act of sheer will. Life will find a way.
This is really beautiful. I cannot wait to see the wintertime sequences of dinos. It's going to be gorgeous.
We can't keep her here forever.
They find her, we're never going to see her again. We got to protect her. That's our job.
I think it's the same girl.
Humans and dinosaurs can't coexist. We created an ecological disaster.
Well, one that's actually kind of funny, though. At least that opening scene was.
Ellie Sattler.
Alan Grant.
You didn't come out all this way just to catch up now, did you?
You coming or what?
I think there's potential for this to be a very big hit in theaters. Again, we'll see what level it gets, but...
We're racing toward the extinction of our species. We know
Oh,
we
that's
lack
neat.
dominion
Good image.
over nature. We're subordinate to it.
It's a beautiful presentation. Oh, wow. Again, I'm not an expert on dinosaur types, so I'm just relying on the film to just show me the beauty of them and the overall differences between different types of dinosaur species. But that feather one is interesting. I have no idea what to call it. Beautiful, though. Can it fly, too? Oh, to Matt? Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's another plane, right?
Not exactly.
That's what they have Jurassic World Aftermath, and that played out so well in that game. Yeah, if you've not seen that, it's a stellar Jurassic World story.
Don't move.
It's that VR game they released a couple,
Why do they always have to go
5 months ago. Maybe I'm wrong in the date. That's shaping up to be a very good film. June 10th. Yeah, I told you. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, a trailer has to come out at some point soon. Like, the date is fast approaching. That looks beautiful. Yeah, after watching that, I think this has a lot of potential to be a big hit. I mean, you're pointing a lot of variables here. It's a Jurassic World movie. These have done very well in the past. It's a summertime release. Big movie for that as well. You've got the cast of Jurassic World, and you've got, including notably Chris Pratt. He's going to draw in a lot of people. I mean, Chris Pratt, more than myself, he's got a legion of fans. The original people that loved the original films are back. Well, I'm sure they'll be back in the theaters, but I mean, like, the original cast members: Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, Laura Dern. That's probably going to bring people in. Colin Trevorrow is a very talented filmmaker. I've respected his work quite a bit. I mean, he's not just. I wanted him to do that. If he had done that final Star Wars movie, that'd have been great. That is a shame that he didn't do that. The Duel of the Fates script was great. Probably much better than The Rise of Skywalker. But he is a very talented filmmaker, not just with what I've seen thus far of the Jurassic World stuff, but he also did what movie was it? The Book of Henry? I think I've been meaning to watch that for years. I covered it so long ago, and I really enjoyed it. It's a tragic film in some ways, but very well done. The guy is extremely talented. I respect his work quite a bit. But this is like an overall fun nostalgia trip. I mean, it's sort of like, again, going back to the different elements of the Jurassic World franchise in a fun way, right? Wide variety of dinosaurs all over the world now. And again, it's dire as that sounds, it's really funny. I mean, the image here, by the way, chasing dinosaurs on horseback, it's like, that's just hilarious. I mean, why wouldn't you ride? Well, I guess maybe you couldn't ride the raptors and stuff, but I mean, that's a funny illustration, like generations colliding. And I love the wintertime imagery. That always brings me in. And they've been doing that again with Jurassic World, the games, like Evolution. That is one of the environments you can construct Jurassic World upon. I loved it. Again, I was sitting there thinking, well, you've done like the island setting for a while, and the, savannah's nice, but the wintertime, that looks beautiful. I cannot wait to see that in the film. And again, such a variety of dinos. The feather one looks so cool. And I think they tease that one in here over that beautiful shot with Bryce Dallas Howard in the water, submerged, and you got the dinosaur breathing over her head. It's beautiful. Love that. You do get a bit of a shot of him. I mean, it's almost, he's almost like bird-like. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of like bird-like dinosaurs in here. Yeah, it looks great. I'm interested to see where like this military installation looking. I guess maybe it's like a research lab or something, but wherever this is, I'm guessing it's probably confined to the mountains somewhere. Is that where Henry Wu's hiding? By the way, love B.D. Wong, but I prefer the short hair. I mean, maybe they're trying to go for like the mad scientist vibe. I mean, he's got like a full command of the room. He's like, I'm so, I'm obviously so talented. I can just sit here in a sweater and look prestigious. The long hair will have to grow on me, but I mean, I do prefer the shorter haircut, but I really like B.D. Wong. I've loved him in the past couple of films. So I can't wait to see this, Again, I think you're looking at a big summertime hit. We'll see how well this fares. Oh, that new dino is so cool. I love it. And again, as I also said, that ending with the pterodactyl in the plane, that's right out of Aftermath. If you have not watched, I mean, I don't tend to play too many VR games. This I don't really prefer the technology, but I've loved watching some of the stories that have come from that. Jurassic World Aftermath is an extremely well done Jurassic World story. I quite liked it. I thought it was, pretty exceptional myself. It has that thriller nature to it, but it was such a beautiful story. And that scene was at the end. Wow. No, was it an airplane? I think the airplane was actually at the beginning. But no, for Aftermath, it was a train, I'm pretty sure. Either way, it was a lot of fun. It's a really solid Jurassic World story for those of you who have not watched it or played it. It's fantastic. I cannot wait to watch Jurassic World Dominion. I think we've all been waiting for the trailer now. Again, I still think... Part of me is like, I wish this had debuted at the time of the Super Bowl, because that would have been really fun to be like, oh, we're reliving not just the past of the Jurassic World franchise, but with how the past trailers debuted, right? Because that was so much fun watching it at the time of the Super Bowl for Fallen Kingdom. It would have been cool to replicate that years later with Dominion, but hey, it's fine. Universal didn't want to pay as much for a spot, I guess. Understandable. What are your guys' thoughts on Jurassic World Dominion? I cannot wait to watch it. I'm going to say right now, I think it's a big summertime hit. Maybe No Way Home potential level. I don't know. We'll see. But feel free to let me know what you think down below. Don't forget all the good stuff. Like, subscribe, and sharing that bell. Until we get to watch more for Jurassic World Dominion, of course I'll have an ever trailer at some point. That'll be April, May at the latest, I think, time frame. Somewhere in there. I will see you guys at what point that happens to be. I cannot wait to see more. But for now, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves, your fellow man. God bless, and peace.